So here I have for sale my little Johnson 4-horse. It's a 2-stroke, 2-cylinder CDI ignition, so there's no points. Take the cover off, and as you can see, nice and clean inside. No discoloration of the paint. Never been overheated. It's a pretty simple operation. You've got your throttle right here. Your choke is here. And for going to higher altitude lakes, you can adjust the idle mixture. Whether you want to richen it up or lean it out, you can do so by adjusting this little screw here. And that's your recoil handle right there. There's no shifter on this motor. There's no forward or reverse on this engine. It's just forward only. But what it'll do, if you want to go in reverse, the motor spins right around. The motor will spin 360 degrees on the transom to give you reverse. We'll go ahead and start it up for you. It starts pretty easy. Just have to set the throttle and give it a pull. So we'll set the throttle open about halfway. There it is. So it starts and runs really well. The biggest advantage to the 2-stroke is the idle. It'll idle down nice and low here for us. It's not really warm right now, but you can get this thing slowed right down to do the super slow troll. Oh, it stopped. Here, we'll give it one more pull here, see if I can idle it down. So these things will idle much lower and slower than a 4-stroke, mainly because of the 2-stroke. But then it's also got 2 cylinders. I'm just going to lean it out here a little bit, and we'll see if we can adjust this thing down so we can get her just oh, come on, baby. Once it's nice and warm, it'll sit here and idle around that speed. You might be able to adjust it a little bit lower if you play with the mixture a little bit. We'll adjust the mixture a little bit here, and but that makes for a really nice slow troll, even with a 10-footer, and it works really well. It works good at high throttle too. I'll give it a little rev up here for us. So as you can see, it works pretty good at wide open throttle, but it's a little difficult to really give it a run in the garbage can. Comes with a new style gas tank, newer fuel hose on it, so everything's nice and limp and limber. The rubber's nice and soft. And the other part of the package is the boat. So here we've got a little low 1032, little 10-footer, weighs about 85 pounds. If you can lift a sheet of plywood, you can carry this boat anywhere you like. I used to pack it into some alpine lakes to go trout fishing, and there was no trail. It was only bushwhacking. But it's always been a great little boat. Comes with the oars. There's 2 rod holders. Of course, they're not in it right now. You can see one there on the side and one underneath that paddle there in the back corner. For the driver, you want to have a rod holder there, which works nicely. Got a few little scratches here and there, a few little blemishes, but certainly doesn't affect the fishing at all. And we can have a look down in the bottom of it here. There's no serious dents. Of course, it's just a little lake boat. It doesn't get pounded too hard. And one thing that I did do to it is I upgraded the transom a little bit. Just put a piece of plywood on the back, and that allows it to handle the 4-horse a little bit more admirably, because the boat is only rated for 2 horsepower, so you're doubling the horsepower rating. But it is only a 4-horse. You're not going to be jumping any beaver dams or anything with this thing. Anyhow, so that's the boat and the motor. Obviously, you can see them both in reasonable condition. And if you're interested, just reply to the ad. And if you're really interested, I'll give you my phone number and my address, and you can bring some cash, and we'll make a deal. Thanks.